of match number 2. Hopefully this is the last time we'll have issues with OBS tonight, guys. I'm sorry about that. We should be going live in a few seconds. Get everything back up and running. And we are with Alpha 4 Legends. They are in the top 4 teams still remaining. We have Team Seal, Alpha 4 Legend, Game Upgrade, and the Thunder Beast. Alright, let's get on into this game. Welcome back, everyone. I'm sorry about that. Let's go. Let's see what else is happening. Top 3 now. We do have Team Seal coming up over on that western edge. Alpha 4 Legend down at the southern side, and Thunder Beast coming in from that eastern edge. There are the scores between each of these players. And let's see if we can get some sky view. I will keep messing with it just a little bit more during the break to see if I can get us back up and running in all of this. I don't know why every time there's an OBS update, it is an OBS nightmare. But Alpha 4 Legend, are they down to just a duo? Yes, they are. They're down to just a duo. And we are a 3v3v2, and it looks like Team Seal pushing up on this edge, not too far away from Alpha 4 Legend. Bone Scour's gonna have to come on back. You can see that we do have Batman and Ruthless coming right up underneath where Antho is at that top of that ridge line. So let's go ahead and switch on over to Antho, see what he can see from the top of that. So he's right here on this edge as Team Seal are coming right up and in on top of him. Let me go ahead and push on in. We do have Alpha 4 Legend also trying to get in and around this edge over here with Team Seal. And look at this. Oh! So now Bone Scour is the last one still standing over here. We have Batman versus Mafia. Bone Scour versus Antho. Antho jumps down, and so now it is just Antho versus the duo, the trio right on over here. Who is the last one? It looks like Batman is going to get that heal off while Antho is... What is Antho going to do? It is a 1v3 right here. And while we watch that, you guys should be starting to see this coming live again. Everything in chaos, guys. Everything in chaos. You guys should be able to hear everything now. Sorry about that. We should be back up and running. It looks like we are. Kizra, are we back? Yes, let me know, Kizra. Are we back? Missed that whole match, but here you go. Team Seal coming in first with 9 eliminations. Coming in second. Let me get that off the screen over there. There you go. Coming in second, Thunder Beast with 5 eliminations. Alpha 4 Legend coming in third with 4 eliminations. GG top 3. Here are the rest of your scores. 4 through 6. 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, 16 through 18, 19 through 21, and 22. Going all out. Rain QZZ, 5 eliminations, 831 damage. I'll be right back with the scores going into Rondo, the leaderboard shuffle match. This is the Jurassic era Monday Night Cash Scrims, and I will be right back. Let's see if this is going to work right. No promises. Right there in out of the blue. So YKG is not only fighting against a team, but now they are fighting against the blue as well. And it looks like Trick is coming up and around. We do have 24 out but he will be back in Rondo. And there goes Fate. So now we are down to Trick and Little Wang. Little Wang is up to 2 eliminations, coming right up and around. Team Entity. Now let's check in on Team Entity. Team Entity. Hope was up to 4 eliminations and he gets taken out. So now we are down to just a trio as they are now pushing right up and in onto YKG. And there goes Trick. Little Wang, the last one, still surviving for YKG. So now let me in. Uh-oh. No pings. Alright, so now let's see what's going on the map, guys. Let's see. I'm afraid to touch my my wires. I did order 2 more, so we will be good to go next time, but for this time I'm afraid to touch anything. Alright, so we do have the Golden Eagles NA coming right up and in over onto the Extreme Slayers. Snow with the ballerina vehicle, and look at that, the Extreme Slayers right across the way. I just saw, what did that say? Russian, is that you? I just realized what your name said. I was gonna say Rashan, but I think that is Russian. Hello, Russian. Let's see what's going on with him over here. Here they come, right up and over, right on through Russian. Oh, he does get a knock, but it's an exchange, and they're gonna go ahead and take him right on out. He's down to 5 HP, and Malanga coming right up over onto this edge. Where is Legend? Legend is across the way, too far away. Giovanni also knocked Shu Young and Lux. The last 2 still standing over here. Let's see. Shu Young is down to about 5 HP, but he's able to get Snow picked back up. And now here comes the Extreme Slayers coming right up and over. Shu Young going down into that prone, trying to get out of the line of fire, using the ridgeline. Oh, this nade looks good. Shu right up and over, gets him down to about 1 HP. Legend across the way as he gets Snow knocked again. Snow going up onto that ridgeline, and Legend finding that helmet. Legend, also a PMSL player. He has been to Brazil as well. Legend. Oh, the nade from Malaga going right up and over, taking down Shu Young. So now we're down to just, well, we did get Snow picked back up. We lost Giovanni, but I think we should be able to get Shu Young picked back up. What a brutal fight over here out on this edges zone. But we are now in that blue zone with the Extreme Slayers also pushing right up and in. And look at that, not too far away, Penguin, are your Alpha 4 Legends. They are also trying to get into this fight between the Golden Eagles NA and the Extreme Slayers. Malaga, oh, the flick by Malaga, what a flick. And so now the Golden Eagles are down to just a solo. It is a 1v1 over here. Malanga is the last one still standing also. So now let's see if we can get Malanga and Snow on this 1v1 over here in the blue, right on the edges zone. We got Snow coming up and around. Oh, right on out of that buggy. But now we got Alpha 4 Legend over on this ridge line. Alpha 4 Legend trying to get some of those. The third party in Alpha 4 Legend is right there on the edges zone. So now let's go. Boom, coming right on back and over. Looks like Sin International now in a fight with, let's get on over here with Team Entity. Oh, Sin International down to Zeno. And who did they just beat? Ooh, here comes right at the top of the stairs. Where was the smokes? So now Team Entity up to 15 eliminations, down to just Nexus OP as Upgrade. Upgrade comes pushing right up and in, and look at that, Havoc MVP taking him down and out with that Molly. Let me see if I can find that Havoc. Nope, he is not over on this side. Let's see if we can get on over here, find out what's going on. Havoc, that's your first elimination, but there are 24 total players still remaining in this. So 20 players left for you, Havoc. You still have lots of chicky nuggies coming your way. Alright, let's see what else is going on. I think now's a good time to put that map screen up there so you guys can figure out where your teams are. We're down to the top 8 teams remaining. So we do have a couple of teams right on this ridge, or right on that blue, out there doing the blue zone sweep. Look at this, game over, coming right up and around. Onto Upgrade. So right on through to the other side. Where are you, Martin? Tell me which song that is. I think I know who sings that. I'm pretty sure I know that one. And Lightweight. Oh, Lightweight finding YKG Little Wang down here in the nade shack. But the nade shack is now the center of attention between at least 2 teams. You can see we got a team coming up. We got straight out of Nepal across the way. We got Vatic and Upgrade right up on top of it. And here comes Upgrade. Ooh, Lightweight just getting out of that molly just in time. But look at this, Vatic Casper. Casper is starting to come right up and over the ridgeline. He's got his eyes on straight out of Nepal. Game over right on down below him with Upgrade. Upgrade right on down Titanfall. Look at that, Casper, Blaze. They just making him right on out. An Alpha 4 legend now in a fight with straight out of Nepal. Hello everyone and welcome back. Hopefully we have sounds this time. Yes, it looks like we're doing okay. Let me show you the scores. Coming in first, Team Seal, 31 total points. Upgrade, 24 total points. Thunder Beast at 20 points. There are your top 3. And as you can see, we still have 1 over there in slot 1, 1 in slot 2. And hopefully OBS will behave itself for the rest of tonight. I am really sorry you guys missed the Miramar. I was over here working as hard as I possibly could to get us back up and running. But I truly appreciate all of you coming back. And I'm very sorry that I missed your fights in Miramar, but I will try to get as many as I can for the rest of the night, as long as OBS cooperates. Oh my anxiety. Oh my glitches. I hate OBS. Oh. Don't tell OBS, guys. This time we are going to be jumping with Rain QZZ. 5 eliminations, 831 damage. They just hit that go button. Hopefully we'll come on in. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Hopefully you guys can hear the game this time. Hopefully we can stay up and running for the next 2 matches. We have 2 matches remaining for the Jurassic era Monday Night Cash Scrims. And do we have sounds? Yes, we do. Rain QZZ. Let's get him on the screens. Let's get some screen time love for the last match top fragger. There he is in the PMGC outfit. Look at that shine. That glare. Woo. Let's go. Q is the QZZ Ghost. If you're out there in the YouTube world, let me know who is QZZ. He is pretty flashy. Guys, if there's any sound glitches, please don't tell me. My anxiety can't take it. Let's switch on over. There we go. Let's get that off of there. And our flight path. We have a solo flight path coming into Rondo. We're coming from the east, going all the way across the west. Fairly central on this map. We're going over the likes of the Neox factory and the temples. The two places that seem to have the most action in NA. So I know that some of the EU servers, they like that stadium, and some of my other servers, they actually like Mehran, and Mehran gets super hot. But I've seen some chaos in some weird places lately where these teams seem to all figure out where they're gonna drop. Alright, so Rain is jumping over here with Finial and Made in Nepal. We do have the PMGC QZZ popping his shoe coming down, and you can see in that upper right hand corner that he does have 3 teams right here. So let's go. He sees all those shoes coming right on down on top of him. We'll stay here until that first zone pops. And we already have some fights up there in Mehran as well. Looks like the Neox factory has several teams, so let's get on over here. Actually, we haven't even seen the first zone yet, so we already have people going out that first zone. And come on, where is the first zone? Show us where it is. Yeah, woo, it's going all the way to the north. So now let's get on over here. J Nepal. Got a lot of people calling out for J Nepal in my chat, so we're going to go ahead and get them up there, get him on the screen, and find out what's happening over here. He's not doing so well because he doesn't even have, look at Spidey in the bathroom. Get out of that bathroom, Spidey. Alright, Sharice on the screen. We did lose QZZ, but EB is up to 2 eliminations already. Heading on over, trying to get his teammates picked back up. So now let's go on over to the Neox factory. Find out what is happening over here. Nehan, what are you doing over in the Neox factory? It looks like he's got several teams as well. He's got Alpha for Legend, Rich Esports, Parasite, and Team Fate. But the Thunder Beast are down to just Nehan over here at the Neox factory. And ooh, a Frag, they are all pushing right up onto you. So let's check in on what Frag is doing, guys. We're gonna keep switching around to see if I can get as many of these fights as possible. You guys know it's almost impossible for me to catch all the fights because there's just too much going on. Let's get on over here to Gold Leaf. We should call him Gold Butt instead. Look at that glow butt. So now let's see what else is happening. Are you in this fight? And what is happening? It looks like we've got Blue over here trying to push up on that full team. So we'll go ahead and check in on him. We got Rataboy. Oh, Rataboy finding EB from across the way, but all 4 of them from Rain are right on down in here, and you can see that Rataboy is over here as a solo, putting some pressure onto Rain Esports. I'm doing the best I can to keep up with all of this, but it is absolute chaos. Let's get on down here. Where are we? We're at the temples. Hello, Havoc MVP. So he's going to be able to get Yushin And Fear picked back up. Who are you over here with? Let's check in. Oh, we got Fraggers. Fraggers over here. Let's not forget that Rich Esports. Rich Esports right up on that ridge line was a camper 24K. You can see him up on that ridge. He was the first match top fragger. We got Shu Young over here. And here comes Team 22. It is game over. And look at Shu Young. Shu Young is down to 7 ammo. He's running out of ammo. He's got all these players knocked right in front of him. Para 6-4. I found you, Para 6-4. So now let's get on over here. Find out what is happening with the ninja. Ninja over at the Neox factory coming up and in. Man, he's able to get that knock, but he has no ammo left, and he's got 7 in the AUG, 0. Oh, he does have a first aid. Shu Young, heal up. Shu Young up to 4 eliminations, but let's go up on top of the hill because the camper is right over here with Upgrade. Let's not forget the camper 24K was the first match top fragger. What a nade right over onto Shu Young. And he was trying to get the knock over onto Fear. Fear on the one side. Havoc coming right up and over. Havoc, whoa, with the sweet seat swap. And so now, let's see what else is happening. We have got so much going on. And did Shu Young find any ammo? It does look like he's got quite a bit of ammo now. He is able to switch over to the S12K and has plenty of ammo now in his AUG. He's up to 4 eliminations, but he has upgrade coming right up and over the top of that hilltop with Team Seal coming right in behind him. Man, Phoenix getting on that run. Let's get on over, see what's happening. We do have the Fearless 4 coming right up and in onto Jay and Napa. Eclipse is up to 2 eliminations. Shu Young getting found. Shu Young gets found by Team Seal. Team Seal came right up and over on that edge, and now Team Seal is going to be in the fight with Upgrade right over here. So now, looks like Fear trying to figure out where Team Seal is gone. Let's check in on Karan. Karan coming right up and in on the Fear on the other side. So, let's see. Woo! Karan trying to get those shots up on the Fear. Fear gets Karan. Ruthless, where are you? Ruthless is at the recall, and now here comes 9XC. Why? We're gonna call him 9. 9 for short. It's gonna get that nade right up and over onto Fear. Here comes the nade. Does he get that knock? No, he does not. Fear, are you the last one over here? All 4 of them from Upgrade are still in this, but it is a 1v1 over here between Team Seal and Fear. Look at this. Team Seal coming up and over. He doesn't know where Fear is. Fear just right there watching him. And it doesn't even look like he had his gun out. Woo! Waited for the last second. Look at that. He is able to get that elimination. So now let's see what's happening all the way over here with Titanfall. Titanfall also in a fight. Let's see if it'll ever catch up with straight out of Nepal. I'm sorry, AR-27. I'm going to keep calling you Ark because I don't know what you want to be called. Let's see what's going on up here with Alpha 4 Legend Burt Penguin. Your team's over here at the stadium. 90Z. What is going on over here with 90Z? 90Z just got a knock over onto Yushen. Upgrade came right up and over here to the stadium. So now, let me see what else is happening. We do have Jay and Nepal up to 4 eliminations. So now they do have to move on out. What is happening over here with Rada Boy? Ooh, he's got. Let's see what's happening with over here. That is doing just fine. I think now I can go ahead and put the map up. We do have a second to breathe, guys. So let me go ahead and put that map screen up there. Give you an idea where your teams may be. Because we are still going to the north. We still have that north wall all the way up at that top. And Alpha 4 Legends still pushing right up and on to upgrade. They are up to 3 eliminations, 4 eliminations, 5 eliminations, just like that. But let's see, where else can we go? Who is this? Sin International coming. Oh, they're coming right up and in on top of Alpha 4 Legend. Let's see what Sin International is going to do. We got a Migsy in here with an elimination. Let's check in on him. And you can see all these teams. Ooh, we got the River. The River is going to split this zone. We are going north of the stadium. We do not get to see that very often. Alpha 4 Legend 90Z. One more time on to another team. So Zeno's gonna get on out of there. I think Zeno's going to the Rika. They do have to get up and in. Let's go on over here. Let's go over here. And game over. There we go. Let's try and game over. No, this Golden Eagles NA. I did try to get on to game over. I'm not sure what happened there. EB, what are you doing over here? We got some chaos going on with Rain Esports as well. Over onto the Fearless 4. Oops, I went to side by side. There we go. And let me see what else I can find over in this area, because we've got so much chaos. We got the stadium. We've got teams coming out and around. We have straight out of Nepal all the way over to that west, coming up and around right over here by. There we go. Game over. One more time. Lightweight. What is going on with you on this side? You do have Titanfall wrapping around to your west, not too far away. And I did see a team in front of you as well. And I think that was Parasite. Just to the north side. No, it's Titanfall just to the north. Parasite coming up from right behind you. Rain. Look at this. Rain going over the top and almost there. Also in a fight. Where's almost there? Let's see if we can find almost there on this map. Oh, let's get in. Gutsy! Gutsy with the name change. I see you, Gutsy. Alright, so now let's go. Let's see what else. Team Seal for the win. Alright. Lightweight. Lightweight in the direction. Let's go. So now let's see where is Team Seal disappeared. I'm gonna try to find Team Seal for you. I have no idea where these teams disappear. They just randomly appear and disappear on me. Team Seal, where did they go? And let's get on over. Let's go into the Ritzy, because Ritzy does have the team pushing right up and in on top of them. And I will try to figure out where Team Seal disappeared, because I'm sure that they're in here. I just cannot find them at the moment, because they never stay anywhere where I expect to find them. I have not figured out the best way to keep track of these teams, that is for sure. Gutsy! Alright, so now let me go ahead and scroll on in. Upgrades still coming in. We got Rich Esports. There is Team Seal for you. Team Seal, all 4 of them are still in it. There you go. There you go. Team Seal doing just fine. Alpha 4 Legend at the end of the aim got 3 3-time spray. So now, let's see what else is happening on this map. Team Seal does need to come on in. They are over at Bamboo at the moment, coming in from that south side. But they're going to come in like with the teams like Jay and Nepal. Jay Nepal does have a team right behind him. I believe it's Team 19 right behind him. Yes, it is. Made Nepal right behind them. And now Gutsy getting an elimination right when I got off of him. I'm sorry, Gutsy guy. Let's see what's going on with Almost Theirs. They're coming on in. Hello to Lee. Get Gutsy back on that screen for a minute. And straight out of Nepal. Also in a fight. Let's see if I can find straight out of Nepal over onto this edge. Wolf just getting an elimination, but we're down to just a duo of 4 straight out of Nepal as they're coming up into Team 9. Titanfall right in front of them. So now, can they get into this? Oh! No! So now, Casey should be able to get him picked back up, but if you look up into this mini-map, look at all the teams that they are coming up and into. So now, let's go ahead and get on into, let's go back over here to Lightweight. Lightweight trying to throw those nades up and over onto Alpha 4 Legend. Almost there, trying to get the shots up the hill onto the Abyss Evil. All the chaos that's happening. This is stage 5, and you can see that stage 5 is a donut zone, I believe is what I just saw. Yes, it is. It's a donut zone. We have shifted to the south side of the river. So now let's go ahead and scroll on in a little bit. Is your team still in this? We're down to 11 teams now. So let's get back into the live. Let's get some action. We do have, I think it said that Boone coming right up and over. Boone has a long way to go, but he is the last one still standing. Alpha 4 Legend up to 8 eliminations. But if you look up in that upper right hand corner of that mini map, you can see that he's got to come in right behind all these teams we do have right in front of them. We've got straight out Nepal, almost there. Oh no, the Ritzes. And so now KC is the last one still standing, but KC did manage to make it. Oh, Rich Esports, the camper 24K with that molly right up and over, right on top of them. And our zone's getting ready to pop again. We have 7 seconds. Let me go ahead and put the map screen up there so you guys have an idea where the next zone is. We're just right there on that north side of the river, up in the hills. So most of these teams are just going to have to crush in it right on top of each other. So let's get back into this map. And you can see that the Golden Eagles NA are trying to come up and along this edge. Shu Young up to 6 eliminations out of the 11. More than half of the eliminations from Shu Young. Everybody loves some Shu. Let me check over onto the Fearless 4 because here they come. It's the Tomato Panini guys. And he's got Shu Young right above him. And let's see. Yeah. Oh, the run over by Team Fate. Right up and over Team Fate. This guy right here playing for the Golden Eagles NA out of nowhere. Coming right up and over on top of them. Oh, that's gonna need some detailing. Let's go. Let's see what else is happening. Shu Young coming right up in here behind. Oh, he just found the last one to upgrade right here on the other side. Oh, I thought that said Kunjan. It did say Kunjan. So now, let's go. Kunjan's on the other side of this hilltop from Shu Young. Let's see what's going on with all of this. Oh, and they found Kunjan. But now we've got the camper. The camper 24K is right on that other side. Shu Young back in the vehicle. They are down to just a duel, but they are up to 14. Shu Young on that seat swap. Coming right up and over. And now we do have a 1v2. Shu Young going to try to get the general picked back up. Camper coming up and over that ridge line. Yeah, let's go. Can he get, ooh, that nade. That nade was really close on top of him. He gets him down to about 20 HP. All of the Golden Eagles NA, we're back up into it. A 3v1 situation. But look at this. The Golden Eagles NA coming in first with 16 total eliminations, 10 placement, 26 total points coming out of this rondo match. There it is, the leaderboard shuffle match. Coming in second, Rich Esports. They've got 14 eliminations. Coming in third, Upgrade with 6 eliminations. GG Tap 3. Here are the rest of your scores. 4 through 6. 7 through 9. 10 through 12. 13 through 15. 16 through 18. 19 through 21. And 22. Going all out, Shu Young for the Golden Eagles NA. 8 eliminations, 974 points. So we'll be jumping with Shu Young when we come right back for tonight's final match. These teams are awake. They are ready. They are sweaty. And I am sure we will have at least 20 points or more for the winner of the next match. So I'll be right back with the scores. The chaos is going off. We are in the zone of anarchy. We are now in zone 6 and we are crushing them right on in. Let me go ahead and show you that map screen really quick because Casper is now starting to head right on over. Ooh, Casper's the last one still standing, and he is able to find Titanfall jamming. So now let's get on over to what is happening right on down here because we do have another fight going off with Game Over and Upgrade coming right on over. 66666 is going to be able to get Fear picked back up, but we still have 5 teams in this. So let's get on over to the other side. This is the northeast side. It has straight on the paw coming right up and in on the Joy Boy. Joy Boy up to 4 eliminations, trying to hold off the push, but straight out in the paw. He is able to get one of them knocked. And we lost Claus. Claus, come back. Where are you? So we're down to the top 4 teams. We still have Game Over sandwiched between Upgrade, Vatic, with straight out of Nepal right across the road from them. We do have straight out of Nepal that has to come right up and over. What? The truck just left. The truck said, I'm out of here. That's enough of that. The driverless truck of Miramar. Guys, you saw it here first. And now Upgrade 666 trying to push right up and in on the Vatic coming right up and over. I would give you the sky view, but I don't want to move my iPad, guys. I don't want to lose it again. Let's check in on what's happening. Vatic Casper gets... Salty gets found by Upgrade, and so now where is Baby Tangaroo? Baby Tang is doing just fine right on downhill. He is in zone. Straight out of Nepal is in trouble, though. It is down to Spence and Wolf across the way, but look at this. They've got all eyes on the baby Tang. Baby Tang seems to be the Riz of the zone. Let me check. Did they get Salty picked back up? Yes, Salty is back up onto his feet. So we've got all three of them from Vatic back on their feet. We have Straight Out Nepal coming in from that eastern side, coming up behind Vatic. And then Sitting Pretty in zone is up. Great. So now there goes Casper. Casper getting found by oh, now Straight Out Nepal is just down to Wolf. He is the last one still standing. Let's see what Wolf can see. Let's get these side by sides. At least that is something we can do. Oh, there he goes. And so now it is just Salty versus all three of them still standing from Upgrade. And there it is, the final. Let's get that off of there. Upgrade coming in first with 6. I hates it. Nexus OP. There he is. Right on down there in slot 12. Oops, that's a little aggressive. Little aggressive. There is your naked butt boy on the screen. I don't know who we were just looking at, but they are looking right back at us. Did you see that? Did you see it? Is it just me, or was he looking right at us? Alright guys, it's 18 seconds to see this next flight path. Just enough time to finish that first bottle of water. Alright guys, here we go. Let me put that map screen up there. And we have a solo flight path coming in from that central north area. Right up and over the the Neox factory, going to the south of Jadina City. So, ooh, it's gonna be hot. It's gonna be hot over there in that Neox factory, right below this flight path. You know, it's already gonna be hot. They also like the temples over there by Yulin. They like Mehran for whatever reason, and Mehran is always hot in these. But it looks like we've got several teams jumping off way up at that north side. So let's see what's going on up here. It looks like we've got a couple of teams. Region 8 headed on down with, who is this? Game Over. Game Over headed over towards the stadium as well as an Extreme Slayer. So we got a lot of these 1v1-3 splits. I like to see it. Ooh, Team Fate Saran is in trouble jumping with YKG. I think it's going to be a 1v1 up there in that far north edge. But look at the Neox factory. This is absolute chaos. Team Entity does seem to like that Jadina City. So let's get on over here to the Neox factory. And as soon as that flight path pings, we'll go ahead and get a couple of side-by-sides so we can get as much action on the screen as possible. Our first zone is... Come on, give it to us. There it is. Very central. Not a bad zone for all these players, but we do have some fights going off. Team Entity already getting a recall. We've got Luck Esports in the fight down at the bottom. Let's see what's going on. Russian. Let's get Legend up on the screen. Let's see what Legend can do. There we go. We got a couple of them on over here. Saran, what you doing? Saran is going to be the one that does the recall this time. And it looks like Nade Pagu coming right up and in over onto all four of them. All four of them from Mad Esports. Are you guys mad? What is happening over here with Luck? Luckchino is now taking on out three of them remaining from Mad Esports, but Nate Baglu right on the outside of that. Legend still coming up through the factory himself. So now let's see. He's already up to an elimination. Urza in a fight. Rain with Golden Eagles. NA. Urza with the Extreme Slayers. There goes Geo. There goes Shu Young out to Rain Esports. I cannot get all these fights, guys. So can Vada get 20 kills on a run? Yes, they can. Ooh! Baglu going right on out. Let's see. Phoenix is over here in the Neox factory right on the other side of Mad Esports as well. And look at this. 666 is up to 3 eliminations already. He does have Phoenix from Team Fate not too far away. So now let's see what else is happening. Who is over here? Alpha 4 Legend for Bert Penguin. Penguin. We got Bones right up on top of the ATC. Let's see what's Boone doing. Boone gets to be the recaller this time. So ICT, where's that ICT? ICT's over here with Mad Esports. Is that Cheney up there? It is Cheney. Let me give Cheney some screen time. Ooh, he came right on through just as you were getting ready to throw that nade right up and over. Cheney going down and out. Let's get some more teams up on here, guys, until the elimination feed can at least catch up on what is happening in this chaos. So we've got Made Nepal over here in a fight. Welcome back, everyone. We are having some issues tonight, but we are still rolling through these sweaty matches with the Jurassic era Monday Night Cash Scrims. And for all of you that have stuck with me, thank you. Let's look at the scores. Coming in first, Rich Esports at 37 total points. Team Seal at 35 and Upgrade at 35. Golden Eagles at 34. There are 3 points between first and fourth. Look at how close the top 4 teams are. And we're headed into tonight's final match. We are headed into Erangel, and we often see 20 bombs coming out of this final Erangel match. You can see that we do have them still coming on in. We did remake the room, so let's see what else is going on here. So it looks like we have just about everyone in here. We do have a couple of teams that are missing a couple of players, and we do have one in slot number 2, but we should be starting Peachy taking over room duty. LGOP though, she is doing a great job tonight, and so is Freya with the scores. So let's make sure. Roxy OB. This time we're going to be jumping hopefully with sound and screen with Shu Young. The Golden Eagles NA. 8 eliminations, 974. Lucky for us, we got to catch a lot of Shu's eliminations that last match, that Rhino match. But here we go. We very seldomly get past Zone 5 because these teams you've seen already tonight, they are ready, they are sweaty, and we are rolling. So let me go down to Shu Young and get some Shu on our screen one more time. So many good players in this match. Hello, Shu Young. Alright, 34 seconds. Lean PUBG mobile theme song. Thankfully, we don't have that on our screen tonight because I don't know if it's copyright, and I've had enough issues for one day. 19, 18, 17. Let's go. Hopefully we can get through this without any more issues. I'm over it, guys. I'm over the issues. Here we go. Our final flight path for the Jurassic era Monday Night Cash Scrims, and we're coming in from that Severny area, just east of Severny, going over the top of Ruins, Gaka Quarry, into that far west edge of Primorsk. I think the AFKs will be in the water, and the chicky nuggies will be swimming with the fishes. Let's go. Let's find out what's going to happen through these flight paths. And look at all the cluster of shoots right off the start. Right off the start. So we do have Rain Esports headed over towards that Kameshki, the North Shores compound. We've got Sin International behind him. And look at Severny. Would you just look at Severny? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 teams in Severny. 8 teams in Severny, and you guys wonder why. And the Golden Eagles are jumping with Parasite, but we're coming right on over here. I just clicked on the first person I could. Look at this, and I'm sure that these teams are just crazy lagging. And as soon as our first zone pops, we'll go ahead and try to get some of these fights, some of these side-by-sides in Severny. Like I said, we've got all these teams in here. We've got Fearless 4, J Nepal. We've got the Abyss Evil, Titanfall, Rich Esports, Fate. We've got Made in Nepal, Game Over, and Thunder Beast. And let's see, it looks like Camper 24K is our top fragger over in here. So now let's see what's going on with Ritzy Esports. I just saw an elimination over here. We're gonna hop around and we're gonna stay over here in Severny on the right hand side. We're just gonna try to keep up with as many fights as we can. Over here we've got Team Seal with Ritzy Esports. So now let's check in on what Ruthless is doing. Ruthless coming up with the M16 and the Ace 32. And we've got Aim God over here with the Pump Shotty and the what did I see? Bison, I believe. Alright, so now let's see. The rest of the map is pretty good. We got almost there. Center zone in Pachinki. Ooh, Alpha 4 Legend just losing 1 to upgrade. So let's check in on Alpha 4 Legend. Love you too, Elite GOP. Alpha 4 Legend down to just a duo. Bonesker and Boone. But let's get some side-by-sides right up in here in Severny. So let's see what we can find in Severny. These teams must be just going crazy over here. Let's see what Luxury is doing. Luxury is up to 2 eliminations. We got Camper over here, not too far away from Luxury. I see Ghosty across the way. Made in Nepal across the way. What else is going on? Who's all these teams? What are all these teams doing in Severny? 2 going down for Rich Esports. How many are left over here for Rich Esports? We do have just Camper 24K and the Gold Leaf. Mr. Shiny Butt over here. He's not so glowy at the moment. And Luxury is across the way. Luxury is across the way getting some of these points from the third party, and now he's going to go ahead and push across the street, so we'll stay with these two. The elimination feed is quiet at the moment, even though we have all this going on. Luxury gets found by the Hitman. The Hitman. Let me get over onto J Nepal. Jay Nepal down to just a solo over here. So now we still have a duo for Rich Esports. We do have a solo on the right-hand side for Jay Nepal. And now Tomato Panini, what are you doing over here? So let's see what's happening with him because he's getting pushed up on. He's up to 4 eliminations. He's going to be able to get Ghosty picked back up, but he's afraid of the nades coming up. So, and here they come right up and around. That is Seaward right underneath them. We got the play-by-play. Oh! Seaward. And now here comes Luxury coming across. We still have 17 teams in this, but these teams are all up here in Saverny. Oh, Luxury going down. Let me check in on Adi Sir. Adi Sir straight across from the camper. The camper 24 is still over here. Up to 4 eliminations. Let's get him onto the screen. And Adi Sir trying to get on out. We still have 4 teams over here. We still have 5 teams over here. The Fearless 4. We got Jay Nepal, Rich Esports, Sin International, and the Thunder Beast. So we still have all these teams in Saverny. Upgrade in a fight with straight out of Nepal. Where is that fight going on? They're usually all the way down here. Yes, they are. Let's get on over here. Find out what is happening. Havoc, what's going on with you? Yushan over here trying to get those shots across onto straight out of Nepal. Straight out of, almost there coming up. Straight out of Nepal must be up because upgrade up to 4 eliminations. But now here comes, oh, coming right up and in, Yushan getting the double shack treatment. So now let's see what's going on. Gutsy guy. Gutsy and Martinez both getting an elimination, but we've got Fear back up onto his feet over here. Let me see what Fear is doing. Oh, he does have first aid and the camper over on the other side. Ooh, they're still going out. So now let's see. Upgrade is down to just 66666, and he is getting out of Dodge. He is out of there. So now let's see. What else can I show you? Let's go back up to Saverny because we still have the fights going on in Saverny. Nehan not too far away from all the chaos. We still have Rich Esports. Let's check in on Sin International. They're across the street getting some of the loot, but the blue is coming right in on top of them. So now, let me go ahead and put that map screen up there, show you guys what is happening. Let me get that off of there. I'm sorry, guys. And you can see that our zone's getting ready to pop. We're down to 12 teams in Stage 1. In Stage 2 now just popped, and we're headed over to that Potato Hill Central area. And most of these teams, they don't have all that far to go from the blue, but we still have all these teams up here in Saverny. We've got Camper 24K straight across from from Sin International. So let's go ahead and figure out where the next fights are going to be. We still have, Upgrade is getting hunted. He's getting hunted by Almost There. So Almost There trying to finish up the upgrade. And who is that? Martinez. Martinez is getting pretty close. So we'll go ahead and, he sees him. He sees him getting out of there, and look at this. Can he get those shots across over onto Upgrade? As Upgrade getting right on out of there, we now have Finial in a fight as well. How many teams do we have left? We have 2 teams left over here in Saverny. And now Upgrade. It looks like Upgrade may have stopped into this compound. And no, they're all coming right up and onto him. Oh, with the pan. The pan. Whiz coming right on through with that pan action. So now, let's see. Ooh, Camper 12. Oh, Camper 24/7. Look at this. He's 24K. I don't know. 7 in eliminations. Mind blown. Who is this Camper 24K? Is it 24K? I'm beginning to wonder. I really am beginning to wonder, guys. Alright, so now let's see what else I can show you. We still have Team Seal coming in from the North George area. We still have Camper 24K that needs to come down from Severny after all that. 7 eliminations for this camper. Alright. We have Sin International coming in from that East Roz area. We got Alpha 4 Legend up by the ruins, not too far away from Team 20, the Death of Angels. We do have Shu Young and the Golden Eagles, and a south of Pachinki, Finial to the east of Pachinki in the barns. Almost there, coming in from the hilltop area. Finial in a fight. Let's get on over here and find out what Finial is doing. And let me switch screens, guys. Let me switch screens. Finial in that fight right on down here. I just saw it on the elimination feed, but I missed who it said. And I'm still having issues. There we go. There we go. The right switch. So Finial up to 7 eliminations. 3 of those eliminations from the Gamma. So now we're down to 8 teams. 8 teams. And we still have a minute 30 left in stage 2. These teams are just coming in hot. They're just making it known. We still have Team Seal coming in from that North George area, and they may run into Camper 24. But I see Sin International about ready to get into a fight over here. They're driving right past, almost there, and you just saw Wiz coming through with the pan of all things, the disrespect. Alright, and then not too far away from Finial as well, so we may have some chaos going on right over here in the Pachinki field. Look at this. Oh, Sin going right on past, so now let's see what Migsy is doing. Migsy trying to get on out of there, and Speedmar gets taken down and out. Almost there. Coming in hot. Alright, what else is going on? We got Finial in a fight. Also, and let's go. Let's see what's going on with Finial. Finial, right on over here, and I missed your fight, Finial, but we do have another fight over here with the Death of Angels, with the Golden Eagles NA. There we go. At the slaughterhouse, Ash having some issues trying to stay out of all the nades coming up and through from all 4 of them pushing. Oh, was that Shu Young? Shu Young with that nade. No, he was right on that ridge line, but now Alpha 4 Legend tried to come right up and in. Boone is down to about 20 HP. Come on, who we get on out of there. In our zone shift, so we're away from Shu Young coming up and around on that backside. We're shifting away from that Pachinki. Ooh, the seat swap from who we came right over onto Shu Young. Shu Young now taken out. So Let's go. I think they may be able to get you. Young Boone is down to 1 HP as here they come. All wrapping right up and around. Trying to get the spray. He has 1 HP. And we got the General. The General trying to do the jump shots. And oh, Boone! Boone gets the General who he can't. Oh, the seat swap though. But now here comes almost there to get it into all this fight over here. There they go. Right up and over. Wiz is up to 3 eliminations over here. And I think that is it for the Golden Eagles NA. Almost there, up to 13 eliminations. We are down to the top 3 teams, and we are only in stage 3. We have Rich, Camper 24K, Team Seal, and Almost There. Those are the 3 remaining teams in this. Oh, we are not gonna make it to zone 5 tonight, guys. We are not gonna make it to zone 5. Hopefully you guys have sound. Hopefully there are no issues, because this is total chaos. We do have, let's see, where is Team Seal? Because I think Team Seal may end up finding Almost There on the other side of Potato Hill. So now Karan, here they come right up and behind you. Karan sees them, and now here they go right on over here for Gutsy. Gutsy is able to get him pushed right on in, and the Wiz gets taken down. Who else gets taken down? Gutsy gets taken out, but Martinez is up to 6 eliminations. And we still have Team Seal over on that other side. We're down to just a trio for Team Seal. They are up to 8 eliminations. Does that say 8 or 6? It is 6 eliminations. So we still have the 3 teams in here. We still have Almost There, down to just a duo. We have Team Seal, a trio. And then we have the solo coming out of Severny. All those teams. Do you guys remember all those teams that dropped Severny? We have the solo that survived all of Severny, and he is still way over on that eastern edge. So let's see, Rich Esports over by that shelter, but he's coming up into zone. There is your zone right here, guys. There you go. I thought I had that up there. There you see it. So now we do have Almost There versus Team Seal going right up and over. We are at the Hilltop compound just to the south side of Potato Hill. So now let me see what else I can show you. Let me go ahead and put that up on the map screen right there for you, so you can see how close these teams are. You can see that we do have Rich Esports all the way over on that eastern edge. Almost There, just a duo, and I'm not sure what Team Seal is doing. 9, let's see what's going on with 9XCYY. Trying to get those, popping those tires. Ooh, Thule gets him down to about 5 HP. So now let me go ahead and put that map screen up there to give you guys an idea of what is happening. All this action is over on the west side, outside of the play zone, but not within the blue zone. So now let's go ahead and check in on what Karan is shooting at from the other side. He is also trying to make sure that Almost There does not have a working vehicle. Look at all the bikinis in this match. I like it. I like these cars. These are nice cars. Alright, so now Team Seal, it looks like they're going to go ahead and head on over towards zone. So Almost There also headed towards zone. But they've got a few messed up tires on the way. I think Karan is getting ready try to gatekeep almost there from coming in. You can see that Rich Esports also came into that zone. Let me go ahead and show you. They are still the two teams right over here on this western edge, and the solo coming out of Severny. Oh, look at that. Team Seal zone blessed. So now everybody has to come right up and in onto Team Seal. Karan taking the Witcher Tower, being able to see what's going on. It looks like 9CYY trying to come up and keep an eye on the rotation of almost there. He knows that they are right down below him. Plus, we do have Rich Esports. It has to come all the way across. But if they come now, they may not get found coming coming across that street. I don't even know what to say about that one. That's going to be a rough push if he waits much longer. So let's hope the camper 24K can make his move before all eyes are off almost there. So let's see what else is happening. What is Karan doing? Karan looks like he's going to go ahead and they're just waiting him out because they know. Look in your upper right-hand corner. They know that these players have to come right up and into him. We got the Nade Shack Ruthless center zone. And look at that. Rich Esports made it across the street without being seen. Let's see what Karan can see over here on these rotations. They see, oh, Thule, they did have to run. Almost there with the Team Seal taking out all those vehicles. And so now they are coming right up and in. Martinez does have 6 eliminations, and we also have the camper 24/7 up to 7 eliminations. He is way over on this edge. He is hearing all the shots from Team Seal up on top of this. So now we do have the 3v1v1 camper 24K, making sure his back is clear. We got Martinez hoping his back is clear. He knows that they are right above him. Let's see what he can do. Is here pushing right up and over this ridge line. He's got 9CYY. I'm not sure what to call him, guys. We're going to just call him 9 to make life easier. We're in stage 5. These solos not excited to push by themselves into a trio. They don't know that it is a 1v1v3. So now look at this. Martinez not happy because once again Team Seal has been zone blessed, and I think Ruthless right over here is the only one in zone. So now everybody is still pushing right up and into Ruthless. Team Seal up to 7 eliminations. 9 with 3 of them. Karan with 3 eliminations, and Ruthless himself right here with an elimination. So I feel bad for these solos. What are you going to do, Camper 24? Can you see? Oh, I think you can see what's going on, but I feel like 9 may be keeping an eye across the way, and it does kind of look like he's got an idea of where they might be coming. They're all taking over this Witcher Tower. Martiz coming right up and behind it. Look at this. Right up into the Witcher Tower. And then let's see, what is the other? Oh, he's driving up and around that backside. So now let's go. Let's see what's happening, because we got the camper right on over here. Let's see what Karan is doing. He's driving right up and over towards the camper. The camper throwing those smokes. We made it to zone 7. We have a minute left to zone 7. How much is zone 7 are we going to see? Look at this. Ruthless coming out over towards that buggy. Karan getting ready to throw the snake right up and over. Camper 24 down to about 10 or 20 HP or so. Half his health is gone for sure. It gets that first aid off, and so now Karan throwing all his throwables right up and over into that smoke. Karan coming down and in. Look at that. Karan sees him. And now there he goes. Karan with the finish. And there you have it. Team Seal coming in first with 9 eliminations. Coming in second, Rich Esports with 10. 7 of those. Camper 24K coming out of Severny, the sole survivor of that Severny massacre, coming in third. Almost there with 13 eliminations, almost there on the prowl. They were on it. So here are the rest of your scores: 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, 16 through 18, 19 through 21, and 22. Going all out. Rich Esports Camper 24K. 7 eliminations, 1,128 damage. The survivor of the Severny massacre. I will be right back with the scores. Shout out to Freya, making sure that we get the scores so fast. I'll be right back. With game over down in Danqing in those temple areas. We've got fights going off everywhere, guys. I don't want to miss any of these fights that are going off. So now let's see what's going on. Well, oh, I'm sorry, CCC was up to 4 eliminations, but we did have, I think that said Titanfall coming on in. Let me see if I can get on back on over there. Titanfall right in here with Urza Esports. We have Lofsy on the other side. Zeus is up to 3 eliminations. We still have Alpha 4 Legends in here as well. Look at this from the top. Look at all the rail cars right on down below. Boom, boom gets found and boom goes down and out. And now what is going on? Boone is over on the right side. Sorry guys. On the right side, getting into that fight with, I did not see who was coming up and over that edge. Let's see what else is happening. Looks like we're starting to slow down just a little bit over here in the Neox factory. We still have Mafia coming right up and in. Let's go and see what straight on the Paul doing, driving right up and around. Lawson coming up and around. And oh, there goes there. Hello everyone and welcome back. Are you ready to see these scores? 1 point. 1 point between Team Seal coming in first with 54 total points. Rich Esports at 53 total points. There are your scores. 1 point. Another match that tells you every point matters. Thank you everyone for coming out and supporting these incredible players, these insane teams, the Jurassic era anime. We all truly appreciate you. Hope you have a fantastic week. Stay safe. I love you. See you soon. Good night, everyone.